Will Louvre change things up, or will they keep it at that? Game 2 between Onic Esports and Louvre Esports.
I do think Onic kind of wants to bait out the Diggy on purpose for Louvre because they mentioned it before in their own interviews that Diggy is just either oppressive or just throws a wrench in their plans. They want to fight, but then Diggy's like, no. So getting rid of Diggy for them, kind of like a big deal. But instead,
oh my god, next
respect.
level. I knew this was gonna happen. I was saying, Louvre should look to pick onto the Franco. This is where they need to change up their draft, right? Immediately, they ban out the Franco.
I mean, there is a possibility that Onic Esports probably looks to hopefully catch off the Diggy.
No, the thing is that this is really smart because they are forcing Louvre to ban out Grok. Without the Franco, you have no counter to Grok as well.
That is a good point here, but that means they have to give something away. Cho looking to be on the table here.
I think Onic could ban Cho right now.
Ooh, that's a little scary because then Hayabusa is also going to be on the table.
Hayabusa's not as effective compared to this Cho. I feel like Onic is running that route. If it's this, I would think it's a really smart play.
All right, coming to the last 10 seconds here. Onic Esports has to make a decision. It's getting a little close. They don't want to lose out that bet.
Oh,
there
what?
it is.
Your team.
This is a bit too next level for me. They banned out their own Grok that I thought they wanted to, place importance to.
I think they have a better idea of what they want to get. They're forcing out both the Kaja as well as the Lunox over to Louvre Esports here. My guess is that they want to either pick up either or.
And teammate seems really confident with this. Look, they're all smiles. They're all happy. Looks like it's all according to plan.
Unless it's not going to plan.
Look, like, well, I'll blame you, okay? I'll blame you if this goes wrong. No, it's not my fault. It's not my fault.
If only I could lip read. If only I could lip read. Last 8 seconds here coming in for Louvre Esports. It's going to be the Akai.
Kaja, Lunox, all up in the air. Onic, even the Hayabusa, if they want Claude, is another S-tier pick if they want to look for Onic. They are spoiled for choice.
They lock in the Cho, but Louvre Esports, they could come in with a big reply here. They want to get the Kaja.
Kaja Lunox.
Going to parrot it.
Kaja Lunox.
Hayabusa.
Kaja Haya.
Hayabusa.
Man, this is so reminiscent of their MPL reunion. I mean, not reunion, but the MPL finals where against Onic Esports, where they did drop 3 games to them, and Hayabusa was the pick that they usually go to.
They are feeling this Selena is a little bit better compared to this Lunox. This is what I'm getting from Onic here. They want to pick it up. They think that, hey, if I can hit my arrows, this Lunox is going to be null and void.
Yeah, that's also true. But I mean, hey, if you get 100% accuracy with those abyssal arrows, I don't think it matters too much what you pick.
It's like they are definitely taking their time onto this. Going with the Lolita, trying to preempt that Kimi pick.
I think not only just Kimi, but also if, Hayabusa tries to go in with the quad shadow from an awkward angle, that charge, that little bit of distance and the stun is super important.
You can see the faces of Louvre not in the best place right now. I mean, after that game 1, it's really hard to bounce back.
Yeah, I think Diggy probably isn't going to be the pick of choice for either one of these teams.
I feel like Claude would be a good pick if they want to here.
Yeah,
or is it a little bit too greedy? Because Haya and Claude both want those farms. Yeah, Lunox a little bit safer.
Oh man, that means Onic will have the opportunity to pick up Claude for themselves, or do they not even want to deal with it?
Immediate turrets Laban.
Yeah, they don't want to deal with it. He's oppressive, he's annoying, he's really, really tanky.
They do have the Leo mod to ban out if they want to, or they can just take away the Tamos, pick the Leo mod, put this as a safe name Hayabusa.
Yeah, I do think Red Side kind of has a slight advantage, especially if the draft, the bans of the draft is going to be like this.
Let's see what Louvre wants to take out here. Most likely they might take away a tank.
Personally, I feel like Louvre Esports should consider their options because Cho is a really tough lane for either both Thamos as well as Leomore here. So either or doesn't matter because Onic can't respond. So they're going to get rid of the Esmeralda and hold all the options open.
Well, that's a respect, man. And a half. Sasa was insane that game and no more Esmeralda showing up.
I feel like Louvre Esports probably should be locking in their next tank here to kind of hold up for counterplay just in case Cho is in that fighter role.
I like this. I like this pick coming out. Leomord has shown a lot of success throughout the tournament. They are going to lock it in. Obviously, Onic, they can go for the Thamos if they want to. And looks like they are immediate lock-in now. What is Sasa's hero?
Big questions here.
Granger would be a good pick, but it would be a little bit too immobile because both Leomord and Hayabusa can run him down if he wants to. I feel like Carry would be a better lock-in. Claudia was well.
Claudia's up on the Oh man, they're gonna be locking in the Hellcurt. Looks like they've completely dumped the MSC meta, and they're like, hey, we're done with this. We're gonna bring it back to Indonesia.
I mean, of course, we've seen Hellcurt before in the group stages of MSC, but this is a total different ballgame. This playoffs, we have not seen Hellcurt at all. Now, Louvre, what is your response? You can see Kiddo, he's thinking about it.
Look at the befuddlement. He's just trying to figure it out. Like, oh man, how do I deal with this now? I need a tank of some sort to actually deal with them. Minotaur is looking pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, Minotaur can be countered because, the passive of Hellcurt immediately silence whoever uses a spell in that vicinity, so it can block that minion very immediately. They instead go for the Tiger. They think that they can catch out members with that Sacred Hammer.
I think that is a pretty good way to deal with it because it's a huge deterrent. If you want to engage on it, sure, you have to deal with Tigreal first. And if you do, Tigreal just uses his ult, use that implosion, sucks you in, spits you out, and you just can't really do too much to kind of play around it.
Now, what do you think here, Gideon? Both teams lock in. And what are you going to go for?
I don't really know here. Like, it's going to be tough. Like, Onic is looking really, really strong. They've got a strong composition in skirmish very, very often here, but I don't know. I feel like it's leaning a little bit more towards Onic.
Oh, let's see how things will go about. MSC Trophy sitting pretty on top. Onic, almost one hand on it. Well, at least one game closer to it. They need two more. On the other hand, Louvre, they need all three.
Yeah, again, a lot of respect going over to Marsha here, getting rid of that Franco in the first rotation. Whew! What a ban.
Oh, let's see how things play out as we load into the land of Dawn. Onic Esports 1-up against Louvre Esports.
Woo! Now Louvre, they've got to make a lot of decision making for themselves here. The lane assignments are important. They made a mistake in the previous game because of it and got punished. So what are they going to do?
Well, let's see how the start is going to go about. This time, Udio not going to be able to do his buff so freely. There's a little bit of pressure coming up from Louvre.
Yep, a little bit of pressure, not going to be too much, but it looks like he set up his traps quite well for the side of Udio. He will take and clear out that mid wave and then go back to deal with his own buffs.
Oh, and teammates just playing dirty here, disrupting the Gargoyle and stealing it away. Louvre doesn't have a chance to breathe.
I'm kind of curious here. Oh no. Onic, anti-mage, can he get out of this? I mean, he's being really, really aggressive here. Marsha is going to quickly face check.
He's just buying time because look, at the top side, they're going for a Secret Hammer. Does land onto the knockup onto this Lolita, but one has to be careful. The Delete Stinger is there. Sasa a little bit all over the place here. He's getting kited a little bit.
Good counterplay coming in from Louvre Esports. However, fights are breaking across the map.
Oh, arrow, and that is what you're talking about. He's seeking arrows from Odil. That's gonna be first blood.
He can just predict your movement, can't he? He just has infrared gauntlets. He knows where you're going. He's got some predator vision.
He knows. And this bottom lane not really going the way of Louvre as well. Hasn't really gotten a good start. Hayabusa is level 3, but he can't really fight against this Hellcurt because of the Q pressure.
Oh yeah, Yor has to use those lightning bolts to get out of the way. He doesn't want to get caught out of position with that third hit of the Jikundo from Onic Esports.
And this Hermit is still left alive a good minute after it has spawned. They need to be careful. Oh no, that is nasty. Arrow lands. Kaja is going to go down. Secret Hammer lands onto the Petrify onto, and another arrow goes on the Kiddo. He's not level 4 yet. He doesn't have the Brilliant. The Flicker comes through. Wait a second. Things are not going so well for Onic. They need to back off.
Oh, he misses the last ability. Kiddo isn't in range. Doesn't pick up the kill on anybody. It's going to be a 1-for-1 trade.
Oh, Jikundo is so trapped onto Kiddo. He wants to hit level 4. He needs that Darkening.
Oh, he does take it. He wants to go in.
Oh, Shadow Kill. But there are two members there. He does have the Quad Shadow. He does find that this is playing the ring around the Rosie. He gets eaten alive. Onic Esports, he says, not this time.
Sorry, Louvre Esports, but RNG is not on your side.
Not too much. And Rocket Hammer into the face. Onic picking up another one.
You can't disrespect Lolita's damage. Like, once that Guardian Bulwark is up, if it charges up just enough, that Rocket Hammer is going to hurt.
Yeah, Marsha, he's really hungry. He wants that experience. Onic was like, if he walks up, I'm going to Shadow Rush into it.
Oh, luckily, he does go for the recall. Doesn't want to go for, the big boy plays just yet, especially when you're so low on HP.
They are going to back off Kiddo and Yor. Once again, getting oppressed in. But it has to be said, Louvre playing much better this game, giving themselves a good chance.
Look at their rotations here. Louvre Esports, they've switched it up. They're sending their Lunox up to top side, and Hayabusa he has no more babysitter anymore. He could look to get punished, but I don't think Onic Esports realizes it just yet.
Oh no, he forces out the flicker. Divine Judgment is there. Implosion does pull anti-mage back. He will go down, but what is the reason? What is the casualty? Way of the Dragon gonna force back the kill. There goes the Sacred Hammer, does force him back. Good double kill coming up from Leomar. Good play from Jiu and Lure.
Very strong response, but Onic Esports on the other side of the map, they want to pick up Watt.
Oh, but Watt, he stays alive. There is a big play coming out from Lure. The Quad Shadow keeping himself alive. Good play from the Hayabusa.
Yeah, Onic Esports has got a really strong split push going on here as Lure. They want to get ahead with that turtle. They want to use that EXP to push on through.
Oh, so Arrow does land. Udyr looking for the steal. So Interstate's doing a lot of damage, but not going to be enough. So Arrow finally gets dodged out. Lure, they just need to back off. Where's the brilliance, kiddo? Where's the brilliance? He doesn't get the chance to use it. He's going to go down straight away.
The chain CC was a little too much. Onyx, they just timed it perfectly. They didn't even give him an opportunity to just press the button.
He was having that ultimate on cooldown, unfortunately, but when he came up, he was just CC'd to death.
Oh, that's a feels bad moment there, but well played to Onic. Let's see how Lure wants to reply.
Looks like they are going to rotate up to this top side here. And teammates being forced out by Jill. Phantom Steed does come true.
Yeah, he just wants to clear the wave. He doesn't want to intentionally fight because he will lose against this Dalbus in a 1v1.
Oh, what? Does walk into a trap. They do just want to clear out their own jungle. They're only 1,000 gold behind. Lure looking much better this game too.
Yeah, they're not losing as badly, but again, you have to remember,
Arrow.
K goalie. Oh no, oh no!
Onto it, and Marsha is gonna go down. Implosion tries to get channeled, but not in time. He gets burned out too quickly.
Lord, they've got to keep them. They got to keep a tight formation here. They cannot disrespect because Onic Esports, they are aggressive. They will hide in your brush.
Oh, Hayabusa gets kicked by the way of the dragon. What though? Still staying alive. Darkening does come true. D-Red, Luminum Blast is there. Dark Knight Force will come out, and Leomar goes down off camera. But Yor is the next casualty. They are gonna go for the dive. Udyr gonna use a Soul Eater to pick up that kill.
Cannot find the targets just yet there. Lunox gets out of the situation alive, but sacrifices 2 members in the process.
They are trying here, Lure, but they are getting singled out by Onic. They need to be more worried. They need to be more careful.
Yeah, Onic is really pulling Lure apart here. They're forcing them across the map, putting them in these situations where they don't even expect it, and using those brush tactics to make sure that Lure just keep second-guessing themselves.
And teammates will be able to take that Hermit Crab, no problems whatsoever. Sasa has been left to free farm. He's doing really well, especially with that high and dry. He's gonna do a lot of damage 1v1.
Yeah, and the rest of Lure, they're starting to group up. They can't afford to break apart by themselves. Maybe Gio, because he needs to deal with Anti-Mage.
Oh, Anti-Mage now 1 full level ahead of Gio. They need to be careful. He can't get caught up, because if the Leomar goes down, that's their whole advantage gone.
Yeah, Darkening being popped here, but doesn't find any kills. So it's going to be enough, because it looks like they're going to lose their tier 1 off of that.
I don't think Lure can kind of defend this. They're a little bit too far off, but they are trying to force this out. Yor is in the front line. Quad Shadow from Watt just to throw up the Phantom Shurikens, just to clear out a little bit of the minions.
Yep, Kiddo Gamash is going to try his best. Clear out the waves. Very scared. Oh! Trian could have gone on Kiddo, but he has the Brilliance Hill. Not willing to pop it just yet. He walks back out scot-free.
Oh, and teammates gonna use the sprint. Doesn't want to get caught up by Marsha, by the Sacred Hammer push. So just gonna walk away from that.
Great use of the Molten Size. Throws it into the brush to slow down the Tigreal, just in case. If not, he would have to take a longer way. Flicker!
Luminon Blast lands on the Lunox. He has 2 Chaos. He has 2 Chaos. He can't use the Brilliance. He's gone down for the count. And now look, they have to back out. Here comes Sasa. Immediately jumps on the Tigreal. He's gonna go down. Deadly Stinger into the chill. He gets it up. Hayabusa gets caught out. He does have the Quad Shadow. He does have the Shadow, but he's getting CC'd out. The Chain Stun, Abyssal Trap eats him alive. And he goes down as well. They are not done here, Onic. They want everything. And they get a team wide of Lure.
Oh my goodness, Lure are being picked apart ever so slowly, ever so tactically by Onic. They're just handing it out, forcing Lure in a position where they are giving themselves an opportunity to hand them over kills 1 by 1. They're coming in a little too slowly and not as a group.
They have to make sure that they don't get caught out like that. But there was a thing of beauty coming. Oh, that's a good flicker. Sacred Hammer Implosion.
Oh!
Psycho!
Psycho with the smooth moves makes it out of there with the flicker.
The moves to kill. If he was on the dance floor, that would be crazy.
I definitely thought you were going to pull off the smooth criminal joke there.
Nope, not anymore.
Overused, overdone, but Lure, really struggling to find a footing in this game.
Oh. Louvre now, they are indeed sticking as a unit, but here comes Psycho. Good Jikundo lands on the Marsha with the Sacred Hammer. They need to be careful. Divine Judgment last down on the Psycho. Will the Dragon won't force them out. Onic overstepping their boundaries a little bit. They still need to respect Louvre here. Oh, Woodale getting hovered a little bit, but here comes the push. Sacred Hammer lands on the 2. Marsha a little bit down for the count, a little bit caught out. Implosion lands on the 4. Could this be the goal? Phantom Steed does come true. This is a really good fight coming up from Louvre. They can't get Kira. Where is the damage? Abyssal Arrow doesn't land, but Anti-Mage is just a beast. He's just running down everybody. What is there? He doesn't have enough damage. Here comes the Quacha. He's playing Ring around Ozzy. Anti-Mage finally goes down after the triple kill. It is a 3-for-1 exchange. What looked like a beautiful fight for Louvre. Onic just played them Ring around.
I mean, Louvre, they don't exactly have enough damage. Remember, the damage dealers, Kiddo died way too quickly. Watt, he doesn't have enough items. He has a Blade of Heptaseas, but he needs time to stack those, to stack the Blade of the Heptaseas onto the enemy.
Oh no, Watt has to be careful. Psycho, just the appearance of this Cho forces Watt to walk away.
I mean, if you see Cho, he's playing tank. He most likely has a team member nearby, and using those mind games is really starting to mess with Louvre.
Yeah, he's just being careful. Oh, D-Ran, even popping that Garden's bulwark just to clear out the minions there.
That's the way, man. You gotta show that you are willing to use your abilities without any fear.
Oh, Kidokamash into the mid lane, just making sure that nobody can walk in the jungle, but now they are on to Lord here on it. What can Louvre respond?
I mean, Louvre, they gotta play this slow. They can't force out too many fights unless they have the right conditions here, but Lord is gonna be the contestation point for Onic, and they're gonna take it without any contestation.
I don't think so. Phantom Steed just so close, but Sasa does take it out. Jiu is the next casualty. He's the target, but look at the backline. Sasa just soloing the whole backline, and they are gonna get more. Jiu is about to fall as well. Anti-Mage, he wants to go hunting.
Kiddo, I mean, half the team was split into 2 different areas. Onic, really good catch there.
Oh, Psycho into the front lines. You can see the confidence coming out from this Onyx squad. They want to end game 2. Oh, Shadow Kill does come true. Remember, what does have it? Oh, Abyssal Arrow, super close, almost landing onto what that would have been a dead Hayabusa.
Unfortunately,
Luna Blast, immediately flicker onto the Tinker, and he just gets deadly stinger into the face and kills him off.
Brilliance being popped by Kiddo, protects himself. Luckily, he does survive, but is it going to be enough?
Oh my god, but good Divine Judgment will stop the Wheel of Dragon Cycle, trying to do what he can. He has overstepped a little bit. He will go down. Abyssal Arrow lands onto Jiu. The Leoma super low. He's gonna go down. Dark Knight Falls gonna create havoc, gonna shut the lights off, and Kaja is the next casualty to fall on it. They're gonna break the second inhibitor, and now the bottom one should fall as well, as the Lord is gonna come into the base.
This is such a dominant showing of Onic Esports. Once they get the ball rolling, it does not stop.
Lord, they're trying, but they just can't find the answer. Attack away from Marsha. He's playing left, right. He's trying to dodge everything, but the Deadly Stinger says no. Abyssal Arrow, and you know what they say, arrow to the knee, that's not good. Onic just picks up game 2.
Looks like